What's up, everybody? Rob here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, is YouTube Premium worth it? You know, should I have YouTube Premium instead of Netflix or Netflix instead of YouTube Premium? Should I get Spotify instead of those? What should I do here? Should I get all of them? I want to kind of hone in on YouTube Premium, and I also don't want to just answer this with like a yes, no. I'm going to answer it with a yes, no, but I also want to talk about my rationale. And the truth is, if I heard this back when I was like 18 and trying to figure out how to navigate and whether I want to go to college or what I was going to do with the rest of my life, it would have really helped me back then. And so this video is kind of me trying to help the youth and help everybody. I mean, but specifically, I'm like talking to myself at 18 in a sense here. Is YouTube Premium worth it? Absolutely, like ridiculously worth it. But I want to talk about something in more detail, so this video is a little bit more worth your time than just being like, yeah, it's worth it. The iPhone was created in 2007 and it got launched. And the first one was garbage compared to what we have here, like literally garbage. This is ridiculous, the capabilities that you have with this in your pocket. The camera, you got a super camera on this phone. Like the camera on this phone and the video camera on it, you got 3 cameras on here to just because one wasn't quite good enough and we just had to make 3 on there, and the next one will be 4 and 5, and you'll have just camera things all over the back of it at some point. But the quality of that camera is better than like a $20,000 camera like just 20 years ago, like way better. So you got to remember that the technology that we have is a lot different than the college system. You know, I mean, you're talking about, if you're talking about reading from a textbook from like the 80s, I mean, obviously there's going to be some things that are good to learn from that, but our world is just dramatically evolving day by day by day. And so how much more intelligent is a human with a supercomputer in their pocket? Exponentially more intelligent. All of the answers to any question is right there in your pocket. You could literally, now you got a wireless earbud, you can just tap your wireless earbud twice and be like, hey, I want to know this, this, and that. And it's going to tell you exactly the answer right there in your ear. It's like, how much, you're a cyborg. You're already a cyborg with this supercomputer in your pocket. So how much more intelligent are you as a human with YouTube Prime enabled on your smartphone that you can put on your earbuds and then it won't play any ads or anything to annoy you, and you can just watch anything that you want at will? Exponentially more intelligent, actually. You know, it's like, how much would you pay to go see Jordan Peterson live? You want to be a psychologist and you really are interested in psychologist, lectures. A lot. Like YouTube Premium for like 5 years probably, or maybe even more than that. It's like $11.99 a month, and you get a free month in the beginning. By the way, I get nothing out of making this video. It's just, I used to be the person, which I'm sure you might be this person literally right now. You might literally have your phone in your pocket with the screen on like I used to. I'd keep the screen on because you couldn't play it in the background, and you put your wireless earset in, or you just, listen. I like to listen to it on YouTube, which is why I'm so mad about Joe Rogan leaving YouTube's platform, because it really is the perfect platform for podcasts. Because you can listen to a podcast if you want and put it in your pocket and just put on your set and your headphones, or you can watch it. And it's so good to have that option. I mean, when you have a really entertaining guest, it's like, yeah, I want to watch the actual video of this. That's why I have this set here. You might not want to just listen to me, or you might be in your car or something and you go, actually, I normally I'd watch it, but right now I just want to listen right now. Having YouTube Premium allows you to play in the background of your phone. So you can go out of YouTube, and before it would you just turn off if you want to check something on Instagram while you're listening to a YouTube video on your headset, it would turn off. And that was really annoying. Or an ad would play or whatever, and you'd be like, all right, let me click this ad. Now with YouTube Premium, you can, it blew my mind the first time I had it. I'm like, I cannot believe that for like ever, I never bought this. Like it was like a mind-opening moment where I'm like, this is, I would choose this over Netflix 100 times out of 100 times. Like, it's that much better. The amount of information right there at your fingertips with YouTube is like unbelievable. I love putting on like an hour lecture or something from Jordan Peterson, or I always keep saying him, but I'm a big fan of his, or put on like Wim Hof, or listen to all of these incredible people that are uploading content on YouTube. It's just it's unlimited. The upside is unlimited to the amount of knowledge that you can get from YouTube. Literally unlimited. So this is information that I wish I knew back when I was 18. because I was so caught up on what am I going to do for the rest of my life. And I'm so adamantly against the current college systems because it's pushing on the youth. Like, when you should be taking major risk, you should be actively pursuing failure. You're getting forced to buy these $300 textbooks and all of this. Go and pay for a lecture for a way overpriced college system, and go and pay for each lecture and all these different classes that you're taking there, and all in each semester and all these different things. And you see this huge debt crisis in the world right now from college loans, when all of the information is right there at your fingertips with the supercomputer in your pocket. If you want to learn something and you think college is the only way to learn it, well, then you don't really want to learn it. Just point blank. If you really want to learn something, if you want to learn how to code a website, and you say, I have to go to college to learn how to code a website, well, then you really don't want to learn it. You're making an excuse, because that information is right here on YouTube. Absolutely, you could just look up exactly how to use Swift, how to use these different things. It could teach you right there on YouTube. I made my own website. I didn't know how to buy a domain name. I didn't know how to do anything. YouTube taught me everything. And back then I didn't even have YouTube Premium. I would click through the ad. But now I know how much better it really is when I use that, and I don't have these annoying ads anymore, and I can just listen at will on YouTube. And trust me, I really get nothing out of saying this. I just wanted to let the world know that for $11.99, if you're paying for Netflix, I don't even know how much Netflix is anymore because I don't have it. But it's somewhere between like $8 and $10 or $12 or whatever. It's about the same range as YouTube Premium. 100 times out of 100. I mean, literally, I don't even have Netflix. Maybe one day that'll change, but I just feel like if I'm not watching like a documentary or something, it's kind of like a waste of my time, it feels like. But YouTube is just, that's, if I had to choose one platform, if I had to have Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, it would be YouTube every single time. Like, not even a contest. So I wanted to make this video. I know that it's easy just to say, yes, it's worth it. But I also wanted to say why it's worth it so that you can implement that yourself, because it has really opened my eyes to how we absorb information. And I just wanted to kind of talk about that. And that's why my strategy and how I want to continue to learn. I'm learning something new every single day. I realize how it's like, man, I really was uninformed like a month ago. Then I learned something. I learned so much more month by month by month by just watching YouTube videos. It's insane. How to market on social medias, how to do these things. It's like, these are very well discussed topics here on YouTube, and you have just insanely intelligent people out there. There are people on finance that are wildly more intelligent than me, and I'm learning stuff from them every single day. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to ramble on why I think YouTube Premium is so worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you in some way, and I hope that you can implement that in your life. Thanks again. If you feel like smashing that like button, I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to be a subscriber on the channel, would really love to have you in the community. You can just click that subscribe button somewhere in there, and then there's a bell afterwards if you want to get notified of future videos. I'm doing my best to try to come out with like 2-3 videos a week. That's going to be my new strategy. At one point I was trying to do a video every single day, but I think I got to do something around 2 to 3 a week, maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or like Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, or something like that. But I plan on doing a more consistent schedule in the future. But if you want to be notified of my future videos, if you click subscribe and the bell after, that's how you get notified of my future videos. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Rob Soltan on Instagram. Much more accessible there. If you want to shoot me a DM, it's actually me responding. Thanks again for watching. See you at the next video. Signing out.